sweet like a buttercup. You're a Barbie doll. Show them all what I'm made of. Strut down the hall. Won't stop till I get enough. I wanna live right now. Baby, I'm as young as the night. I wanna dance right now. On the floor, I feel so alive. Don't stop, turn it up. 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 Sound the alarm. I'm coming up. We're going hard. Pour some more into my cup. Sparkling star. Crystal glitter all over.
Hey, welcome to the SheEO Center stage. I am your host, Angela A. Love Lewis, and I'm so excited. Listen, y'all know they say TGIF, right? Thank God it's Friday. Baby, I say TGIM. Thank God it's Monday, because we're here on the SheEO Center stage. Every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm bringing you some amazing people. So before we get started, I want you to like the broadcast, share the broadcast, tag somebody, and tell me where you're from. Shout out your city. Let us know where you're coming from, where you're listening in from, so that we can go ahead and just let everybody know where you're at, baby, so we can make some connections, right? That's what we do at the SheEO Center stage, is build a sisterhood. And so just make sure, I'm telling you, tonight's guest is somebody that you want to tune into. You want to hear what she has to say, the gems she's going to drop, because baby, she's bad to the bone, and she's going to be giving you all the wisdom, all the information. So you don't want to miss out on that. Go ahead and tag your bestie, get your friends, your grandmama and them, all of them, and let them know it's not too late. It's not time to go to sleep yet. Stay on up, because I want you to tune into the broadcast, because tonight I have none other than the Angela Sims. If you don't know who that is, baby, she is the founder of the League of Girlfriends. And I'm telling you, she is going to bring a phenomenal conversation to you tonight. So I just want to read a little bit about her bio so you know who I'm talking about, okay? Angela Sims, Angie CJ Sims, that is an author, a speaker, an execution coach, and the founder of League of Girlfriends. She's an expert rainmaker whose ability to impact change makes her a game changer. She spent over 14 years as an executive in the financial services industry at Morgan Stanley and its predecessor firms in roles such as Deputy Director of Diversity, Director of Online Training, and Director of Professional Alliance Relationships. In her diversity role, she developed and facilitated plans to attract diverse talent, enhance workforce environment, create diversity partnerships, both internal and external. She supported employee networking groups' communication with management, as well as created robust tools to increase management accountability by exposing them to their diversity pipeline. She's a 5-time self-published author, and she's most proud of the 18 women that she's coached to become first-time authors. Angie is a leadership execution coach who reintroduces business leaders to their superpowers by discovering and implementing success tools that will increase their profitability. Her response to the overwhelming desire for professional women to make connections that will support them was the League of Girlfriends. And listen, let me tell you, Angie is just top notch. She is out here making a difference, letting people know that they can excel in all areas. She began a few years ago with an opportunity for transient women new to the Atlanta area to connect with one another through social outings and service-based events that has grown into an organization with 600 plus members nationally. During the pandemic, the League of Girlfriends pivoted and created a virtual talk show whose 100 episodes allowed over 150 members, many of who had never gone live, to showcase their business live. She also created a Girlfriends Leadership Academy, Girl Lead Now, which has significantly changed the trajectory of its members, businesses, and profits, allowing her to teach women how to fish. Angie was named president for Atlanta Women's Network, Georgia's first business networking organization for professional women. She's also a thought leader with Women's Information Network, WIN, and was a workshop facilitator with Destiny's Daughters of Promise for school-aged girls at risk. She is the national event director for Atlanta's largest marketplace showcasing Black businesses, which is Taste Urban Atlanta and the Black Expo. She was also recently hired to plan Douglasville's 17th Juneteenth celebration. Angie continues her work as a diversity consultant for Advocates for Children, as a board member of the diverse Cobb County Committee, and passionate and sought after public speaker on DEI topics. Welcome, 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 because that was a mouthful and a whole lot, but baby, let me tell you, it's wrapped up in a beautiful package. How are you, Angie?
I am wonderful. I am so excited to be here. Thank you so much. It's such an honor to be on this platform. I love everything SheEO District, and it is just wonderful to be here.
Well, we are super excited to have you here because listen, when SheEO meets League of Girlfriends, powerful things get to happen, right? So tonight is one of those opportunities. And even though I read your bio, Angie, I know that there's still a little bit of something in there that we really didn't cover. So share a little bit more about exactly who is Miss Angela Sims.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you what comes first, before all that stuff I've done, before all the accomplishments, whatever. I'm a wife of 17 years, and I've got lots of children, but the baby I gave birth to, Smooch, Christian, his real name is Christian, people don't even know that, aka Smooch, is 14 years old. So that's the best thing I can tell you about me. I'm a Christian, I love the Lord, and I work every day just to impress him. That's the most significant thing I can tell you about me.
Baby, see, that's what I'm talking about. People be looking for titles, but when it gets down to it, home is the most important title, and then your faith, honey, those two go hand in hand, and that's what it really is all about. And I think because you said that, it really speaks to the woman that you are and why you like to see other women be successful.
Yeah, and you know what? So many women, let me just tell you, so you mentioned that I'm a 5-time author. Well, the very first book I wrote was Wake Up Girlfriend, Simple Truths to Get the Marriage That You Want. And it's so ironic. I'm just now thinking about that. I wrote that book, Wake Up Girlfriend, not even knowing that God was going to put the League of Girlfriends on my lap at the time when I wrote the book, almost a year before that. And I wrote that book because so many women, I just turned 53, but so many women in my age group and even a little younger, they got the game all messed up. I mean, they are just writing this whole list of stuff they want, not realizing that somebody else got a list out there and you don't match their list. and I had a list too, because I was single making all this money. And I said, these are the things I want. These are the things I have to have. And God said, no, I'm going to give you that stuff you need. How about that?
How about that? And that really is, you know, something that I hope people take notice of, because a lot of times we're so busy creating lists for God to fulfill. And we're not even paying attention to what really will make us happy in the long run. Because all of that's cute in the beginning. You know, it's cute when you got a little list and all that. But at the end of the day, you got to think about what's important.
Yes, indeed. And he will do that for you. So even as I mentioned with my list, I could not have even known to write on my list. Find somebody, if your mama and your grandmama died within 2 months, he won't run. Find somebody, if you have a baby that's 3 months early, he'll stick there. And find somebody that'll stay home and raise that baby. I didn't know to put that on my list.
Baby, come on and speak to, y'all better be taking notes, honey. Y'all better be tagging some women, because this right here, this is really the nitty gritty of what life is all about, Angie. And I think sometimes people miss it because we're so busy trying to run after these titles and make people think that we're doing so much and be social media seen, when really and truly it's about the person who's going to hold your hand when you're dealing with sickness, who's going to hold your hand or give you a shoulder to cry on when you have grief that you're going through, like you said, when your mom and grandmother. I think that we miss out on that because social media makes you think it's got to be about the house and the cars and what you're wearing and, you know, what kind of name is on the label of what your, you know, purse you're carrying or whatever. That's not the important thing, though.
I wish somebody would have just told me this stuff. Because quite quite honestly, even though I got the husband that I deserved and I got all these wonderful things, it took me a long time to learn those lessons and say, oh, that's what he was teaching me. Oh, that's what he was showing me. It took a lot of trial and error to realize, even as far as moving down to Georgia, I never wanted to move down south. I kept on telling my husband, why the hell would I go down south and start making the fries when I'm in New York City at the biggest financial firm in the world, telling people how hot the fries should be? I just, just took myself too seriously. And quite honestly, I really thought my position, because I was 2 seats down from the president of the biggest financial services firm in the world at the time. I really thought my position was who I was. As soon as I got laid off the first time, I remember I would wake up and my husband would say, boy, at night you were talking about nobody needs you. You'd be crying, nobody needs you, but we need you. And I thought that job was who I was, but it was just something I was doing.
Wow. But Angie, listen, I want to back up to something you said. I got the husband that I deserved.
Yes.
How many people feel like they don't deserve what they get, whether it's a good job, whether it's a good man, whatever it is? Speak to us about how you knew that I deserve the good life that I have.
Well, let me just tell you that most people are affected by the things that they had coming up, right? And we all are. We are affected by our upbringing. Who spoke what to us? Who didn't speak what to us? Who spoke life and who spoke death? And quite honestly, I was surrounded always by tremendous people. My mother didn't teach me the glass was half full. She didn't teach me the glass was half empty. She taught me that sucker was running over and I was just the dopest person that could find it. I was the only one seeing it because that's how dope I was. My father was the one when I was at Penn State and there was a position to be president or vice president of Black Student Union. I said, well, I don't know, Dad, which one would I run for? He said, why would you ever be vice president if you could be president?
Woo, come
These
on,
are the folks that spoke life into me my whole life. Even my daddy told me when I was having problems dating, he said, I just don't know, how I'm going to find somebody to marry. My dad said, it's not you, it's them. So when you got people constantly pouring into you and have a level of expectation of nobody's surprised. This is what they all expected, right? But I do understand that everybody doesn't get that.
That is true.
And being that everybody doesn't get that, honey, you have to edify yourself. You have to stand in that mirror. You got to write that thing down. You got to repeat it, rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat. I'm all that. I can be all that. I can do all that. I will do all that. You got to just keep telling yourself. You have to empower and encourage yourself. And surround yourself around people that also want to see you win. And know how to let folks go, even if they family.
Woo, baby. Wait a minute. Angie, CJ Sims has came on here, baby, with a heavy hitter. She didn't brought a sledgehammer, baby. She didn't bring a bat. She brought a sledgehammer. Let y'all know she is not here to play. In the beginning of her bio, I said she's a game changer, honey, because she's the rainmaker changing the game. Even if it's family, some people have to be let go.
Yeah.
If you have to edify yourself, then edify your doggone self. And then make sure, and this is for our parents, because a lot of times parents want to, tell you certain things because they didn't have it. But you need to be able to speak life into your kids and let them know that they are the best. Yeah. There is nobody like them. Stop playing small. Go for the gusto. What your dad to say? If you don't, why settle for vice president?
Why would you ever
can be president? Who hears that? Most people don't hear that level of encouragement or get that type of push at a young age. And so when you get behind the 8-ball, you're always thinking like, I'm just grateful to get what I can get. And, they want you to be humble. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with being humble. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with you going for every single thing that's out there.
Listen, honey, every day. Listen, I don't want to curse on y'all show, but there ain't the dopest bitch in the street than me. I'm just sorry. And here's the thing, if you walk around with that, it doesn't have to be this boisterous, it's confidence, right? If people are affected by your confidence, that's their problem, right? But you also have a level of humility you have to have in life. You have to be grateful to God for everything you have, because there's not a shred of anything. I definitely wouldn't have that little baby upstairs had it not been for God. I wouldn't have this marriage had it not been for God. And you have to have a certain level of humility, but you also have to know that you know that you know that you know that you know.
All of that wrapped up in the confidence of knowing who you are, whose you are, and then have the expectation that because I know who my daddy is, baby, if I want it, I can get it.
That's it.
If it's out there, it's meant for me if that's what I want to go for. And
Yeah.
when you believe that, everything in the world works together for that to come to pass. And if it's meant for you, you will have it. I don't care if you feel like I should have had it at 16 or I should have had it at 24 or I don't get it till I'm 50. Either way, if it misses you, I always believe it comes back to get you. You're not going to ever be shortchanged. If it missed you the first time, it's because you weren't ready, but it's going to come back in.
That's for sure. That is for sure. Here's the thing about knowing God is patience. So many people want what they want right now, and God just, why aren't you delivering it? And sometimes you focus on the wrong things, you know, and God will slide that thing. Many of the things that you want, you already, I say most, just about everything you want, you already got. Every man that you say, oh, I want to be married, that's because you're not looking at the man that's fixing the car. You're looking at the man that's going to the business job. You know, you looking at a man, he in the hoopty, and you turning your eyes up to him, but you just don't know he got a Mercedes at home in his garage, right? So you look past the things. God sends you exactly what you need, and you bypassing it because you think about what you want.
And not even understanding that your wants can get so confusing to you that you'll mess around and your needs will never be fulfilled.
That's it. That's exactly right.
That's the overflow. Like you said, the glass is not half empty, half filled. It's overflowing. Overflow comes when your needs are met. And when your needs are met, it allows you to prepare yourself to get the wants that you desire.
Absolutely. 100%. I believe in that.
I love it. I love it, Angie. And I'm hoping everybody, y'all saw me with my pen, get them pens out and start taking these notes, baby. Because listen, some people, you need to just sit down, be quiet, and take some notes, because life out here can be treacherous, and it can fool you into thinking that you need to be over here when really and truly your destiny is here. But you got to be able to see with a clear mindset, a clear eye, and know what to go for. So for League of Girlfriends, and I'm going to put it a pause there because I want to kind of talk about that. But I also want to let people know that the SheEO, honey, is having a meetup in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's an unplugged event. And if y'all haven't heard about it, stick around and see about it now.
Yes. I plan on being.
Ladies, are you ready to unplug with the SheEO District?
Good morning, I'm Zaina from Marriott Harbor Beach. We would like to welcome the SheEO District Unplugged to this wonderful beach, and in June 2024, we'll see you here.
Get into this luxurious Marriott Resort and Spa located in the beautiful coastal district of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. All of our unplugged guests will enjoy 3 nights and 4 days relaxing in this bright, comfy quarters. But the main attraction are these magnificent ocean views. And what makes for a good vacation? Good food and good drinks. Not to mention they have a Starbucks right on property to make sure we are energized for the day ahead. Come with me to this beautiful on-site spa where the staff is ready to serve each guest with a complimentary 50-minute massage or facial. This self-care add-on is inclusive with your meetup package. After your complimentary spa service, feel free to relax in a jacuzzi or grab a lounge chair and your favorite book and enjoy some quality time poolside. If you're a beach girl like me, there's no better space to be in than hearing the serene sound of the waves in my ears and feeling the ocean breeze against my skin. Ladies, this is just a snippet of what you can expect to experience with the SheEO District. Yes, we work hard, but we play even harder. So save the dates of July 18th through the 21st, 2024. Grab your bestie and join us for a weekend to relax, renew, and recharge. Registration is open at thesheeodistrict.com. We'll see you there. Cheers.
We work hard, but we play even harder, honey. Make sure you register and sign up for the SheEO Unplugged meetup that's happening in 2024. Angie, I'm going to get off here for a moment. I'm going to give you an opportunity to just speak about whatever it is you want everyone on Center Stage to hear about, and then I'm going to come back and join you shortly.
Thank you. Hey, girlfriends, everybody out there, so excited to be on this platform. But I want to share with you the power of sisterhood. So many women have said to me, I've been looking for a girlfriend, but where can I go at this age to find a girlfriend? This is where the League of Girlfriends is. We are a safe environment for you to come and meet women at your age and have wonderful fun. Also, build your business up. Don't join League of Girlfriends to build your business, but join the League of Girlfriends so that you can be connected with a true sisterhood that can help you level up at every level in your personal life as well as in your business. So many women have girlfriends that say they'll support them, but they really won't. They'll go to work and support somebody else and say, oh, I forgot you did this, or I forgot you did that. The League of Girlfriends is an incredible place for you to come, a soft landing place for you to come, meet like-minded women of all different backgrounds. Our organization is extremely diverse. We've got over 600 members across the country that are just waiting for you to connect with them. We'd love to have you come experience many of our diverse programs, the outings we have, the retreats we have, as well as the education that we have. We've helped 18 women become first-time authors, and we'd love for you to be the next one. Also come and enjoy our Lead Now Girlfriends program that helps level up your business. We're here just for you. Every single woman needs a girlfriend, but guess what? Every single girlfriend needs you.
I love that. Every single girlfriend needs you. That is such a powerful thought process. And that's for so many women. You know how they say women can't get along and women are this, that, and the third. How were you able, Angie, to create a sisterhood for the women, to grow it to 600 women who are able to really talk about business and share life and just really kind of embrace one another?
You know, that's a great question. I've had a few people say to me over the years, because we're celebrating 7 years now. I've had a few women say to me, you know, it's hard for women to get along. I'm like, really? Like, if you just profess that, yeah, it will be hard for y'all to get along. But I think a lot of it has to do with the way that I walk. And I'm just going to be honest about you. I don't even look like that type of drama. I don't even look like that could come our way, quite honestly. And the way that you lead is the way that people will follow. But first, to be a great leader, you have to know how to follow. Right. So I have a board of members that tell me what we should do and what we shouldn't do. And I'm happy to take their leadership cues so that we can continue to make this an incredible organization. But if the leader is not with drama and doesn't present that, it won't be any opportunities for anybody in this organization to quite honestly present that. It's all in how you walk and how you lead. And I believe that, let me just tell you a really quick story. The League of Girlfriends is not something, Angela, that I wanted to do. It's not something I ever would have done on my own. When I was in corporate America, I was like Corilla DeVille. My staff was literally afraid of me, you know. But when I moved to Georgia, got a little Southern hospitality, God woke me up one morning and said, go build a website. So I went to my computer, built a website. A few hours later, I pushed away from my computer and I said, League of Girlfriends, whatever God. But then I pressed publish. See, most people will say whatever God and go ask their sisters, babies, mamas, friends, cousins, and go pray. And nothing wrong with praying on it, but I didn't need to do that because I had a direct line message. I didn't need nobody else involved, right? So after I pressed publish, within a month, thousands of women had been to a website that I didn't even know how to market. I wasn't on social media like that. I thought social media was the devil. Everybody was on there just showing pictures of them in the bathroom and showing what they were eating. And I didn't have no time for that. So this organization was brought to me, delivered on a silver platter by himself. I never would have done this had it not been for that. It took me about a year and a half to even understand why me. I kept on saying, God, but you know, I don't even like chicks. Like, why would you do? I don't want to do this. Right. So I kept on having events, and then they started connecting. And then we finally did have a retreat, and the women connected. And those same 30 women that are in that room are still very close today. That summer, they started calling me after our first retreat saying, Angie, did you know I joined Linda's nonprofit board? Did you know I helped Betty meet her goals? Did you know I helped Carol because she needed to move her furniture? Did you know I helped so-and-so because she was rehabbing from cancer? And I said, thank you, Lord, that part's for me.
Wow. The power behind following whatever he tells you. Lean not into your own understanding.
Yes, ma'am.
If you can just get, and what you said was a direct pipeline. See, you got to have a relationship. in
Yeah.
order to be able to hear from him, so you know how to move. That
Yeah.
way you don't have to go and question. That way you don't have to go and get a second opinion. When that pipeline is direct, he's going to tell you everything you need. And you said something earlier, everything you need is already inside of you. You don't have to go and run and try to, get other resources and do that, because the provisions will be there and he
Yeah.
will drop it to you if you just trust him and trust the process. So I love that it was not even on your radar, but he gave it to you because he could trust you with it.
Yes, absolutely. And just there's so many women that do have direct pipelines, but still don't listen. God will say, don't make that right turn. He'll say, go hit on and call Susan. And the next week you can't call Susan no more. A lot of folks just are not listening. He is speaking to you and you are not listening.
Baby, y'all better. I don't even know. Are y'all listening? I want to know. Are you hearing what she's putting down? Because she's giving you some good stuff. Listen, straight with no chaser. I don't know what y'all thought. They may have thought it was going to be a little fluff coming on in here, because, it's two Angelas in here together, baby. But what they didn't know is that you was going to come and drop it for real, and give it to them without all the extras. Because sometimes we tend to listen to people that give you all this beautiful stuff that make you feel like it's pie in the sky. And, but at the end of the day, you need somebody who's going to give it to you straight.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
need somebody who's not going to sugarcoat it, because the world doesn't sugarcoat as much as we like to pretend that it does.
Yes, indeed. And I'm going to tell you, this is what works me so wonderfully in my coaching program. My Girl Lead Now program can teach you everything from how to elevate your business, who your avatar is, why you leaving money on the table, where is the money, how to orchestrate the packages and your offerings. And the reason why my coaching package resounds so much and really takes my women to the next level is because it is straight no chaser. I give you a gut punch every day, but it feels like a hug, because everything I do is in love. Everything I do is in love, but it's serious and I don't play around.
Come on with the gut punch, baby. I love me a good gut punch, baby. And hey, if they act up too much, you give them an uppercut. Either way,
Yes.
yes, honey, and bring it on together. Because at the end of the day, it's done in love. And like you said, when you are out here and you want to see people win, it doesn't always have to be about, like I said, when women say that they don't get along and it's jealousy and it's envy and all that foolishness, it doesn't even have to be that, because everybody can win. My father has a cattle on 1,000 hills. He's out here, creating the sun, the moon, the stars, and the sky. So therefore, everybody can win in your own lane, doing what you love to do. But you got to be okay with somebody else winning too.
Yes, absolutely. You got to, not to, and.
And
it's not the alternate to you. Somebody winning should be your pleasure. I wake up every day saying, what can I do for my girlfriends every day? It's an obsession, so it's a wonderful thing. It's a tremendous blessing to be able to change so many people's lives and be such a part of so many people's lives. It's an incredible thing.
I love it. I love it. So let's switch gears, because I want to have people know that you're doing a wellness event. Can you share a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So on November the 18th, so we do all types of events all throughout the years, everything from potlucking to gun shooting. We do all types of things. But this year we decided to focus on wellness. There is not enough spoken about wellness, and not enough at this time of year. So many of us have families to go home to, but this is a time where really so many women get depressed, and we wanted to attack wellness from so many different aspects. We have somebody doing exercises, somebody doing yoga, somebody doing Egyptian breathing. We also have women there talking about physical therapy, women talking about emotional and mental wellness. Wellness comes in so many shapes and sizes, and we will be celebrating wellness. Our keynote sponsor, is Preferred Fibroid Centers, and we're so excited to have them amongst. We have vendors, and we still got lots of vendor spots left, as well as workshop leader spots. But we are trying to really approach wellness from a holistic wellness, all aspects of wellness: heart wellness, spiritual wellness, physical exercise. Wellness is so important to women. And me, myself, personally, have had to realize how very important. The more I age, the more I realize that I have to change my eating habits. I had to change the way that I move, the aspects of things I'm taking into my body. And we're going to attack it from every single direction, making sure that women understand that wellness is a whole encompassing thing. It's not just exercise. It's not just your diet. It's not just what you take into your body or your mental. It's all of those things.
It's all of those things. And I love that you are spearheading this now, because for women, you know, we have so many hats. We out here doing so many things. And a lot of times our wellness is on the back burner and
Yeah.
we'll push through. I mean, you can have a pounding migraine. You can be running right here, you know, back hurting, but you got one baby on this arm, pulling
Yeah.
bags up. You know,
Yeah.
we're doing a lot and we let our health be the last thing that we tap into. So this is really good to bring it to the forefront, to bring awareness so that you can start realizing that it's so many things to come: mental wellness, physical wellness, financial wellness. It all plays a part, because if one is off, it's going to affect the other part.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we just have to tap into it. And strength is in numbers. And this event is free to attend, but we do have a VIP ticket that's only, I think, $25, and you get free breakfast with that. Also, as an exhibitor, you also get free breakfast. I don't know where anybody does that. And we'll have lunch and breakfast served by a cordon bleu chef, Chef Anwar, who's one of my favorite chefs. He's my Taste Urban chef as well. So it's going to be a great time. We're going to have a wonderful time. We're going to have music playing. It's going to be really a great time. Lots of raffle prizes and raffle gifts we're going to be giving away as well. So we want everybody to come out to the wellness event November the 18th. We're going to go from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. and it will be in Austell, Georgia.
All right, come on, Austell. Listen, show
Mhm.
up and show out. Support the cause. It's free. Get your VIP ticket, because it's an excellent price point. So you mentioned something about the chef, and that the chef is one of your chefs from Taste Urban. Let's talk about Taste
Yeah.
Urban. I hear Corey talking all the time about his other half, the better half, the one that makes the thing, the vision that brings it and executes it. That's you. You
That
are
is
the
me.
secret sauce. You are the secret sauce. How did all of that come about?
So Corey and I have been networking together for years. I've been in Georgia. I just turned 9 years old in Georgia. And honestly, for about 8 of those years at least, Corey and I have been networking like ships passing at night. Like we see each other at networking events for years and had so much respect for each other. How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Selfie. And that was it, right? And then I was on a call with him talking about some event I was doing. Oh, I was doing an event for Les Brown. And I just happened to be on the phone with him telling him about, he said, do you do events? Because people know me as the founder of League of Girlfriends. Lots of people don't know that I've been an event planner for 27 years. And when I was in New York City, I would be working this major corporate job at Citigroup. And then at lunchtime, I'd be at Vera Wang Studio with Andre Leon Talley trying on bridal gowns. Because I've been a wedding event planner for 27 years and a third generation florist. Most people don't know that, right? So when he said, you're an event planner, well, why don't you come past my event and just tell me what you think? Oh, and I had a long list. So he said, would you like to be involved in my event? And it has been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience working with Corey. That is my ace boon. I mean, we are partners in crime all the way. And it's quite ironic. He is the male version of me. I am the female version of him. So it's such a love and respect that we have for one another. And we work so well together. And I venture to say, since I've been involved, the event has elevated 10 times. You know, we've gone up a few notches, and it's just wonderful because I am I call myself a CEO, Chief Execution Officer. She don't play, and you will do it to the utmost, to the absolute utmost, with pristine, with excellence. So we execute with excellence. The event is absolutely fabulous. And anybody that has not been to Taste Urban, the largest event. So when I came on, I said, Corey, this is going to be the largest event in Atlanta. Y'all start saying that. So as a man speaketh, right? So I tell people, just say it. People believe what you say, so let's tell them. So then by the time they catch up to it, it's going to really be that. Now it is the biggest event in Atlanta, that and the Black Expo as well, that we executed in February. And there is just, when I came along, I said, now we're going to have the Taste Urban way. I don't care how people did stuff before I got here. Now there's the Taste Urban way, which it is, and it is just tremendous, tremendous. It's, again, a pleasure working with people like Kelly and, of course, Corey. And it's an incredible and outstanding event. Everyone that comes is just blown away.
Absolutely. Every single time I've attended and been a part of it, it has been excellence in operation. And so hats off to you and Corey for putting together such an amazing event, and then continuing on, because not only are y'all doing it there, Taste Urban Atlanta and the Black Expo, but this weekend coming up, 11/11, Veterans Day, y'all have something special that as well. Can you share a little bit about that event?
Yeah, so that event's going to take place in Atlantic Station. And listen, I don't mean to say no frills, but it's going to be so much fun. Beats, eats, and drinks. That's just what it is. Come out, taste some incredible brands by Black-owned liquor brands, get some cocktails, and enjoy the time. It's just simply food and drinks and a good time. It's going to be wonderful. 7 o'clock this Saturday at Atlantic Station. You don't want to miss that.
Oh, you don't want to miss that. And let me just shamelessly plug, Blue Wolf will be in the building, so you can get a little sip of that as well. So I'm excited about that. And I love the fact that you all give so many opportunities for Black businesses to showcase what they're doing. And I think that's just an amazing space to be in. So Angie, I'm just going to tell you that when we talk about bringing people onto the SheEO Center stage, it really is about speaking about the visibility that you have. How can you get more visibility to your business? And so can you tell me and tell the audience, because you've already shown us how much expertise you have, the Chief Execution Officer. So being able to do that, how important is visibility to your brand, your business, to just what you're doing in life?
Yeah, it's extremely important. And I'm telling you that, again, back to social media. Social media is important, but it's not everything. I have grown my business by making phone calls. I've grown my business by showing up to places. Literally, when I walk into rooms, it's like, oh, wow, League of Girlfriends is here. You know what I mean? You have to physically show up in many cases. And so people need to understand who you are and how you move. And sometimes people can't really understand how you move until they see you in person. So I love that people do this social media, and social media is very important, especially today. But showing up is equally as important, and doing what you say you're going to do and being consistent with that is really important. It's important to show who you are so people can learn your character, learn who you are. That's just super important.
Oh, I love it. I love that you brought out visibility requires you to show up. And a lot of that, like you say, yes, it's great on social media, but the networking piece that you can make, the connections, the collaborations, the partnerships, all those things that you can do one-on-one, face-to-face, is a real game changer. And as you establish consistency, that's when people start realizing, okay, I see her all the time. She's somebody I need to connect with. So I love that you gave that extra element of showing up and being present. And that can also be something that can help you as you're building that visibility in your chosen niche and in the area where you're at. And if you're here in Atlanta, make sure you show up for Taste Urban. I'm telling y'all, the excellence that is there, get with Angie, because she can show you, you know, if you're setting up, give you some tips, you'll be able to reach out to her, get with League of Girlfriends so that you can find out how to build yourself up and really be able to present your business in the best possible manner. So, Angie, in addition,
can I add one more thing to that? I think it's really important to tell people how important it is to give stuff away. So I've given away, now I'm telling you, my coaching package is not a small package, right? But it's worth every dollar of it. But what I do so many times is give away. You, in order for God to bless you, you have to give stuff away. And also, some people think, I got to get on this person's stage. I got to get on this person. Baby, create your own stage. Right? Create your own stage, invite people into your world so they can understand, and invite people on your platform. Share the wealth, you know, share the messages. It's important to share with other people. It's important to let folks know what you do and give stuff away. And the best thing you can give away, especially if you're just starting, is your time. So many people need your time. If you have something that's an expertise, don't be afraid to give. Now, give it away within limits, right? Don't give it all away. But sometimes you have. That's how I built some of my most significant relationships, is that I call people on their event day. I know you need something. And they're like, what is she? I don't really know this girl. And I show up with something that's just indispensable to that event. And they never forget me. And I don't ask anything for it. I'm just showing up, just providing something that you needed. Show up for folks.
Come on, listen, I'm telling y'all, where your pen at? Are y'all writing this stuff down? Because she's giving you gems, things that can be a game changer for your business. Give something away. Show up when you need to. Make the connections and help people to remember who you are. Because I promise you, if you bring value, they will remember who you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make sure you do that. So listen, I have Angie here on SheEO Center Stage. So if you have a business, you have your brand, your products or services, tap into SheEO Center Stage. That's where you need to be able to get that. You can go to the SheEODistrict.com and then sign up so that you can be on here to share who you are and what you do and get that visibility for your business or your brand. Like she just said, be on somebody's platform or create a platform where you can have somebody there. But we want to make sure that we know who you are so that we can help you, because a lot of times people don't know how to support you because they really don't know much about you. But if you get on a platform and share who you are and what you do, it can definitely be a good thing to add to your bottom line. In addition to that, I also want to shout out the Win Network. So if you haven't heard of the Win Network, baby, we are out here empowering people. We are bringing on content, letting people know different programming, how to reactivate in the moment, about style and makeup, and just different types of programs to help you. And one of the big things that we do, honey, is the Empowered Morning Show. So, honey, make sure you tune in at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, honey, and claim it. Claim being empowered in the mornings. Join us this week. Our special guest is Monica G and Truth Honey Dior. They will be joining the Empowered Morning Show, and I'm telling y'all, you don't want to miss it. Make sure you tune in. Right after that, at 7:30 p.m. is Rev Pat coming with her daily devotional. She always brings such good insight, such good wisdom. So you want to make sure that you tune into her. And then I want you all to also know about the SheEO, the organization itself. SheEO, she plus CEO is SheEO, right? The CEO of your health, your business, your wealth, social, all of those things together is being a SheEO of your life. Founder Kelly A. Bowens, I'm telling y'all, make sure that you go to the SheEODistrict.com and find out how you can connect and be a part of this sisterhood. I'm telling you, with like-minded individuals who want to see you win, want to see you be successful. But we talk about health, we talk about business and wealth, but talk about social, baby. The SheEO events, honey. Connect with us and let's have a good time.
Hey, SheEO Queens. It is your favorite SheEO here, Kelly A. Bowens. We are entering into the 2023 Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday. And as we are spending time with our friends and loved ones, let's keep in mind those family who this year has been a bit of a challenging year. Here at the SheEO District, we want to make sure we are doing our part in giving back to the community and being a blessing to those who support us. With that being said, I'm asking you to mark your calendars for Friday, November the 17th from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for our inaugural holiday fundraiser online. Our goal is to raise $2,500 so that we can be a blessing to 5 families for Thanksgiving and 3 families for the Christmas holiday. With your help, we are confident that not only we will meet our goal, but we will exceed our goal and be able to be a blessing to more families. This fundraiser is brought to you by our care team, so please be sure to turn your notifications on for more details forthcoming.
I love that. I love that. When we're talking about SheEO Cares and really being able to help someone during the holidays, Angie, I just want to pull on you a little bit because you talked about being an event planner. And you know the holidays are up on us, honey. They're all up on us. What are a couple of tips that you can give somebody about how to make their holidays really special?
Yeah, so the first thing I say is plan. I mean, I've been doing this for 27 years, but I plan to the this is how I've done so many weddings, and I have never forgotten one thing or nothing, because I make lists, I make budgets. I start off with a budget, and everything I do, even when I am decorating in my home, even when I'm serving Thanksgiving dinner, I plan. I lay all my platters out. I write down what's going to go in what dish, where it's going to go, how it's going to fit on the table. I plan, I plan, I plan. So to avoid being overwhelmed, to avoid being stressed, take some time out and plan, and really thank God that you have a holiday coming. Thank God that you have the family to spend it with, and ask God just to give you peace beyond all understanding, and He will do just that.
Mm. Oh, honey, that right there in and of itself is peace that surpasses all understanding. I'm telling you, some people love drama, but at the end of the day,
Just tell them
baby,
the
drama is
truth. Just tell them
overrated,
the truth,
baby.
Angela.
Drama is overrated, honey. Get you some peace, baby, and be able
Yeah.
to get in there and enjoy being with family. Because I'm telling you, coming from the pandemic, when people lost so many people, the dinner
Yeah.
table looks a little different now than it did maybe a couple of years ago. And
Yes,
with
it
that being said, a lot of people struggle, with their emotions and depression
does.
and anxiety during the holidays. But one thing that will help you is to plan. Because a lot of times, when you're all in chaos, it keeps you in a state of disease.
Yeah.
But planning can really help you to kind of, calm down, and at least you know what's coming. And so it kind of helps you to get in a better space than it is
And
when everything's all over the place.
also, if you take the time to do one thing for somebody other than yourself, it will change your entire circumstances. If
Mm,
you think that you got it bad, and you look next door and your next door neighbor just got divorced and she got 6 kids and lost her job, and you go over there and do something for her, I promise you it will change everything about how you feel about your circumstances.
wow, that is so true. I'm telling you, being able to have empathy for somebody else, and then gratitude for what's going on in your life that's going good, that can shift your whole perspective. So, Angela, you've told us about the League of Girlfriend, Taste Urban, being an event planner, all the things that you've done. How can people get in contact with you? Because I know after tonight, baby, somebody's been getting ready to reach out and connect with you on some level.
Yes, I would love that. So we have a website, leagueofgirlfriends.com. Also, you can find me all the time at Fine Girlfriends on Instagram, which is where I am most, although I'm not a huge social media girl. League of Girlfriends, also, you can find us at our website. You can find us on Facebook and on Gmail as well at League of Girlfriends. And also, you can find us at League of Girlfriends on Instagram. I'm sorry, on LinkedIn as well. We'll be waiting for you. I say I'm like Motel 6, baby. I keep the lights on for you.
Come on and keep the lights on for them, baby, because we're looking for you to be a part of an amazing organization, League of Girlfriends. I'm telling you, Andrea has already showed you why she is, honey, the boss over there, because she is making sure that people get them gut punches and them uppercuts, but she's doing it with love and letting you know how to make sure you're running your business well. So listen, I'm telling you, I don't know who has been the top person for tonight, but I want y'all to make sure that you come back next week, because our guest next week is going to be none other than Miss Kristen Williams. So, Kristen, we are super excited, honey. She has the crochet fashion designer. So, I look at her with those earrings. Those are super
You.
cute. I know she's going to be bringing us some designs and some things that's going to help you make your holiday brighter and better. So, let's make sure that you tune in so that you can listen to what Kristen has to say. Each person that comes onto the SheEO Center stage is bringing a wealth of information, a wealth of knowledge, and we want to make sure that we celebrate them. So reach out and connect to Angie, to the League of Girlfriends. Angie, is there anything else that you want to share with the audience before we end the broadcast tonight?
I just want to pray that everybody has a wonderful, wonderful holiday. I'm going into doing a lot. I'm a public speaker as well, and I do a lot of events where I teach on diversity. So I'm getting a lot of those spheres, teaching more and more in diversity. If you work for a corporation and looking for diversity training or a diversity speaker, I am the girl for that. Also for corporate training, but more so than anything, reach out to somebody. If God has told you to call somebody and you keep saying, "I'm going to call them, I'm going to call them," please do that. Don't procrastinate. Be about it. Be about God's business and do something good for yourself, and do something good for somebody that God is telling you to do it for. And stop ignoring what He's telling you. That's it.
Mm. That's it, honey. Stop ignoring what God is telling you. Because trust and believe He's telling you, and what He tells you is always for your good.
Yeah.
Always for your good. So don't miss out. Whatever it is that you want to do, put your mind to it. You know, I love how we started off and Angie was talking about how she was brought up and how her lens was framed to be able to see things from a different perspective, not a perspective of lack, not a perspective of, you know, playing small, but for going to the top and making it happen. And if you believe it, same thing you said about Taste Urban, when you said we are going to be the largest, speak what you're trying to have to and do. Believe it, and it'll come to pass. So listen, the gems have been dropped. This is one of the ones I would tell you to go back and look at the replay multiple times, because you're going to catch different things. But when you get a seat at the table, the virtual seat, you're being able to listen to somebody. That's what I love about Center Stage, is because you get a virtual seat at the table with people who can really help you to advance in business, advance in life. Go ahead, Angie.
Yeah, I just want to say one more thing, that the reason what stops a lot of people from living out what God wants them to do is that execution, because they've never done it before. So they may have all the gifts in the world, they may have the things, but that just putting one foot in front of the other and getting a reliable person that could really help them. And I would love to be that person for anybody. But if it's not me, it doesn't have to be me. But get a coach or get somebody that really your spirit speaks to, somebody that you believe can move you to the next level. Somebody can even give you resources of other people that can say how she or he moves other people to the next level. But connect your spirit with somebody else and get the help you need. Get the support. Stop going. Listen, people have all these by myself meetings and they coming up with the same answers because they're doing it by themselves, right? So go out there and find somebody that can support you, that can help you move your business or even move your life to the next level. God has somebody appointed exactly for you. I would love for it to be me, but it doesn't have to be me. But please reach out to somebody and get some help so that you can move to your next level.
Come on, you heard her. Get connected so that you can go to your next level. And if you're a woman in business, I know that's important to you. We're not getting in business just to be, you know, doing a hobby. You really want to be profitable so that you can leave an inheritance and you want to leave a legacy. And so get with Angie. She already told you, just because she spanked that butt don't mean she don't love you. She's going to give you some good information to help you to advance. And that's what you want. You want somebody to tell you the truth and give you something that's going to help you and change you. Not a bunch of fluff, but some real serious information. So Angie, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for allowing God to use you and to, you know, really make a difference. Because I'm telling you, Taste Urban is an amazing experience. I know League of Girlfriends is a wonderful organization that you've created. People need to tap into the services that you have available. Listen, tap into her on social media, but more importantly, show up at these events. The event on the 18th, how do they get in contact with the Women's Wellness Conference?
So if you go to leagueofgirlfriends.com and go to /shop, you will find the Women's Wellness Conference right there, as well as our many other events we have coming up.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Make sure you go in and be there. Like she said, a free event, but if you can be VIP, baby, take the VIP experience. And then also Beats, Eats, and Drinks, 7 p.m. And that is this weekend coming up, Veterans Day, correct?
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
That's in Atlantic Station. So make sure you be there. She just said, honey, visibility is about showing up. Sometimes it's in the show up. That's where you make the connections and where things can be a little different. That's where the game can be changed. So listen, from the game changer herself, she's already told you, show up. That's where power is in making those connections. Angie, again, thank you so much for being here on the SheEO Center Stage. We really appreciate it.
Thank
I
you.
hope you all have a wonderful rest of the night, and be sure to check us here next week, same time, same place. Y'all be blessed. How you need to make things happen, right? This is 2023, baby, and we are unapologetically showing up, running our business, living our lives, and we are SheEO Center Stage. Miss Lene, tell us, honey, about these whoopie pies and how you got started in the business.
Wow, that is a short but long story. I actually started baking at 6. Hello, everyone. I am Renatha Lene Mitchell, and the owner and chef of Lene's will be Pies and Pastries.
Hey ladies, have you heard about the SheEO Center Stage? If you have not, then please go to the page, check out some of our recent broadcasts, and then go to the SheEODistrict.com, click on programs, go to SheEO Center Stage, and then register so that we can showcase you on the center stage. That's right, it's an opportunity for you to get increased visibility for your business. And not only that, you establish your credibility in your chosen niche, and you promote your products and your services. You let people know who you are, and it's just going to change the game and help your bottom line altogether. And that's what it's all about, positioning yourself and your business to be seen by the masses. So listen, go ahead, sign up, register now so that I can be talking to you on Monday nights on the SheEO Center Stage. I will see you there. Welcome to Center Stage. Awesome interview.